Hi, it's our last video. Oh, I really want my jewel.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're being real quiet.
No.
What?
It's just sad, isn't it?
Is it? Oh. Let me get my tea. Claudia's moving back to New Zealand in like a month.
Yeah. How are you feeling about it?
How are you feeling about it?
I'm sad to be leaving you, but then that's the only
just
thing.
here scoffing my
That's
face.
the only thing I'm sad about.
Really?
Like when you think about it, we've been through so much in such a short amount of time.
We met for the first time, like mid-October.
Yeah, it's not even.
And it's now like mid-June, so November, December, January. 8 months. At this time last year we had no idea who each other were.
We didn't even know you existed.
No, we had no idea.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Then we spent fucking Christmas Day and New Year's and your birthday. Oh, Emily Snapchatted you. So you know nothing about New Zealand at all, except that I'm from there.
What would I know? I thought New Zealand and Australia were the same. Really sad.
So sad.
I literally had a shag last week.
I know. I've been, like, it will be 1 year.
It was in this bed. It was right here.
I've been here for
I was laying down here.
Yeah. I've been here for almost a year.
I tried to get Claudia a date on Tinder, okay? Like, I was on her Tinder and I was messaging people. And I said to this girl, do you want to go on a date? And she said, yeah. And I said, okay, like time and a place. And she ignored it. She replied yet?
No.
I can't look at my Tinder. Do you want to know why?
You got fucking disabled or something.
No, my account got banned.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
Oh, you'll eat it.
No, I won't.
You'll just put it back in the fridge.
No, I won't, because it's all gory now.
It's not gory.
Ready? That was my other toes. This is my neck.
Oh, stop. Stop. Say. You are a complete mess.
Last month, I won a competition.
You're so obsessed with getting the credit for it. You're like, I won the competition.
Do you want to see the email I got?
Oh, I fucking saw it a million times.
Alright, cool. It was to see Booksmart in this like really little cinema in London. It was really cute. And it was with Rose and Rosie. Obviously that's going to happen literally in like a month.
I'm leaving August 1st.
Claudia's leaving literally in a month. Yeah, so we've just had our last ever sleepover. And like our last ever morning cup of tea. Last time you've been like, can you make me a cup of tea in the morning as soon as we wake up. Last time we brushed our teeth together. I could cry.
If you cry.
We sing Rose and Rosie 4 times together. And we're friends because of them.
We're friends because of Rose and Rosie.
I remember you weren't going to go to London and then you booked it because of me. I literally remember it so clearly. You were just going to go to Birmingham and Brighton.
And I remember like waiting outside North Greenwich station and waiting for you to arrive. I remember being so nervous.
Why?
I don't know, because it was like the first person I'd like met from Twitter like here.
Oh
and
I
remember being so nervous, and I was like, because we matched on Tinder, I was like, is this gonna be really like weird? Like, really
I thought it would.
And as soon as you came over to me, you're like, hi, and you gave me a hug, and then you like didn't shut up the whole day.
As soon as we met, I like whipped out my vlogging
Yeah,
camera.
yeah, and you were just like vlogging, and I was like, hi, and then you were like, oh my god, and this guy in the train was looking at me funny because I was listening to Mamma Mia on the tube, and I was like, okay. And then you were like, oh, I need a fag, and then we went outside and you were having a fag.
And then we saw Anya and Kaya.
Yeah.
And we just hung out with them.
Yeah, and I thought you knew them for ages,
No,
but you
that
had
was the
never
first time we
I know,
met.
and I thought
We
you
just
knew
walked
them for
past and we were like,
ages.
hey, hang out with us.
Oh, I'm so sad.
I can't believe you're leaving. Like, just think about all the memories we've had.
And then I'm just gonna go back home and we're gonna be on opposite sides of the world. Like the time difference is gonna be like opposite. I'm gonna be like 11 hours ahead or like 13 hours ahead. So I'm gonna be in the future. Yeah. So like when you're Like, look at this.
We were literally sat in that cinema and we saw it and we suddenly looked at each other and we were like, that's gonna be us. And then we just like, we were both just crying in the cinema. And then Rose and Rosie walked past us and we were like, oh my god, I'm crying. It's okay, it's okay.
October.
The cottage.
Or December.
That was
December, yeah.
We don't talk about the cottage.
But even that is memories. Like, even though it was like not a nice experience,
It was the worst weekend ever. But
like, we still could laugh about it together. Like when we were like on like at some random fucking station, and where was it? It was like Huntington or something.
I don't know.
And I just left my bag at the station because I didn't want to carry it to the co-op. and we got off at that station because the person kicked us off because he was like, can I see your rail cards? And we didn't have them. We do not have rail cards, but we still buy tickets that say we do have rail cards. Cheaper. And he was like, can I see your rail card please? And we were like, you were like, what a fucking joke, what a fucking cunt. We don't have, he was like, this because we were just so pissed off. And we had no money. We had no money to get home from
we got kicked out of that cottage and we were in the middle of nowhere. We were meant to be getting a lift to London, but that like fell through. And then we were literally like 8 hours from home. We had like £10 between us.
Literally. I had no job.
You had no job. I barely had a job because I didn't turn up to it. It took us, I think it was like 4.5 hours to move like 3 stops.
Oh my god, it literally was.
Yeah.
Like we were at the stop in Skegness and then we got down to that stop which was like,
we like missed the train at Skegness, like where the cottage was.
Yeah.
And so we had to wait an hour there. Got on the train, 2 stops later, literally 3 minutes before the stop, the guy was like, where's your rail card? And we were like, we don't have it. So we got kicked off the train.
And it was at the next stop we needed to be at to change.
Yeah. So if only we were a bit further down in the carriage, or if you'd asked us 5 minutes later, we would have been fine. And we would have got to London like 4 hours earlier.
Yeah, but it took us fucking like,
it took us from like 9 in the morning to like 5 in the evening to get to London, when it should have taken like 3 hours.
Yeah.
We went to London and then we went to Winter Wonderland. We were going through Winter Wonderland, like the security bit, and the guy checked my bag and he threw my sock on the muddy floor and it was all wet and muddy.
That,
and I was like looking at it like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I was like, that's my sock. And he literally didn't care. And
did you
really
take it?
I threw it in the bin.
Oh, that's right.
What the fuck was I gonna do with a wet muddy sock in my bag?
No.
Like, he literally was taking stuff out and he just dropped my sock on the floor and it was all wet and muddy and I was like, nice.
And we went on that Ferris wheel.
Yeah, that was nice. We got free hot chocolate.
Oh my god. Remember when we got stranded in London after Dodie?
One of the best days ever. Like, Rosie followed me that day. We saw Dodie.
So we saw Dodie on the 24th of March.
How the fuck do you remember that?
I just remember. So it was like the week after St. Paddy's Day. And then, so
we met each other in London. You had come straight from Ireland.
Yeah.
So she had my suitcase, my little like carry-on suitcase. She left it in like the other side of London.
Like, it was
like Hammersmith or something.
Hammersmith, and
yeah.
the concert was in Camden.
Yeah, it was like the opposite side of London. So we had to get the tubes and we were so pissed off. I was like, we're gonna miss the train. You were like, it's fine, it's fine.
We've got like an hour and a half.
Yeah. And then it took us like an hour to get to this thing and we were like, we've not got time to get back. We have to get to Victoria to then walk to the coach station. We got on the last tube. We didn't realise, but we got on the last tube to Victoria and we were just sat there on the tube like hating our lives at like 1:30 in the morning and suddenly you looked up and you were like, fuck, it's Victoria.
Yeah, because we weren't even taking any notice.
And we obviously missed the coach and we were like, right, when's the next one? The next one was in 3 hours at 4 in the morning and we went up to the desk and we had to pay to change our tickets for the next coach and we just waited at Victoria for like 2 hours and we got on an earlier coach and we got stranded at Gatwick Airport for like 3 hours.
Literally, we got to Gatwick at like, was it
2 or 3?
I think it was at 2 or 3 and the coach left at like 4:30. And so we were in Gatwick Airport where the car rental places were. And you had a chunder, didn't you? You like threw up at the airport
Oh my god, I threw up.
And you like got off the coach and you were like, I do not feel good. And then I was like, the toilet's over there. And you like ran to the bathroom.
I threw up.
And you were in there for ages. And then you came out and you're like, I just threw up. And I was like, fuck. Because I remember on the coach you were like, you were like really like trying to sleep. I think you got car sick.
I got really car sick because the coach was really
it was
like
really bumpy
and stuff. And it was really late and we'd been like, I drank a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
And I was not feeling good at all.
And you even threw up and I was just, and then you like lay on the floor in the airport and I put my towel as a blanket.
And we got back to yours at like 5:30.
And we were eating Doritos at the airport at like
You've got a video, do you?
Yeah. And then we go back to mine and it was like daylight almost because it was like 5:30.
And we were just walking silently back to yours.
Yeah, we were. Should I just fucking bunk work and go to London Pride?
Yeah. Do Rose and Rosie want to stop tweeting right now because we're kind of busy?
This always happens when we're filming the video.
Honestly.
When we met Rose and Rosie in Norwich, like we fully got on the coach to Norwich and there's a vlog of it. Watch it.
Yeah.
That was one of the best, I think that was the best.
And that was literally a week after we met, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that's one of my favourite memories.
Really?
Yeah,
just
definitely.
the whole entire
experience. And we were at
experience.
that fucking sketchy hotel and you were getting ready and we were late and then we were with Harriet and then like when we met them and it was just like the best and you got drunk.
I went up to Rose and Rosie and I was really drunk in Norwich. And I was like, right, the weirdest thing happened. And they were like, oh my god, what? And I was like, okay, you can't tell anyone.
Yeah, and like, who the fuck are they gonna
and
tell?
they were like, okay. Like, we've had such good memories together in such a short time.
And New Year's.
New Year's.
When we were on the bus
good.
and you were like hiding that bottle of wine, you were like, what? We have to keep a low profile. And you were like, had your bottle of wine like under your dress. Like, we were best friends. Like, I don't think I ever got on so well with someone.
Neither. I've never had a friend as good as you.
No, like it just clicks,
like,
doesn't it?
Honestly. Remember when I went to college for like a month and then I bumped off and I just dropped out? I'm a college dropout.
I'm a high school dropout. And I love when we argue. Like, our arguments are so stupid. What were we arguing over last night?
Oh.
It was something so stupid.
Did we have an argument last night?
Yeah.
Did we? About, oh, look. There's a really annoying fly in here. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.